66 million years ago, a cosmic hammer struck our planet. The age of dinosaurs, a reign spanning 60 million years, ended in fire and dust. The skies fell silent, the great forests withered, and the mighty reptilian titans vanished. But from the ashes of this global catastrophe, life, as always, found a way. Life, finds a way. For millions of years, they had scoured in the shadows, tiny, unassuming creatures, living under the feet of the colossal dinosaurs. But with the giants gone, these small, furry mammals inherited an empty world. A world ripe for transformation. This was their opportunity. This was the dawn of the Cenozoic era, the age of mammals. And in this new age, they would not just survive. They would evolve into forms as breathtakingly diverse, as astonishingly huge, and as ferociously powerful as any dinosaur that came before them. Welcome to our channel, your time machine to a forgotten world, where we explore the strange, the savage, and the spectacular life before humans. The dawn of mammalian giants, from shadows to supremacy. The dawn of mammalian giants, from shadows to supremacy. The KPG extinction was a true planetary reset. Yet remarkably, many small, adaptable mammals survived the global winter that followed the asteroid impact. With the colossal dinosaurs gone, the ecological landscape was wide open. These resilient survivors, no longer constrained by the presence of giant reptiles, began to diversify at an astonishing rate. This period, the Paleocene and Eoin epochs, roughly 66 to 34 million years ago, saw mammals experiment with every conceivable body plan and lifestyle. Within just a few million years, some lineages began to put on serious bulk. Early forms like Coryphodon, a large hoofed mammal resembling a stout rhinoceros, and later the bizarre Indricotherium, with its multiple bony horn-like outgrowths on its skull and saber-like upper canine teeth, started to hint at the sheer scale that mammals could achieve. But these were mere heralds. The true giants were yet to come. As evolution continued its relentless push towards unprecedented size, the colossal herbivores, unimaginable bulk. The colossal herbivores, unimaginable bulk. If you thought dinosaurs were the only land animals capable of reaching truly monumental sizes, prepare to have your mind expanded. Our first colossal herbivore is arguably the most impressive land mammal that ever walked the earth. Paraceratherium, sometimes known as Indricotherium or Megatherium. This hornless rhinoceros relative, living roughly 34 to 23 million years ago across Eurasia, was an absolute behemoth. Towering up to 5.5 meters at the shoulder and reaching lengths of 7.5 meters, with a weight estimated at a staggering 15 to 20 tons. Paraceratherium surpassed even the largest sauropod dinosaurs in height. It was essentially a gigantic giraffe-rhino hybrid, using its long neck and specialized teeth to strip leaves from the highest branches. Imagine an animal so massive, it likely had few, if any, natural predators as an adult. Its sheer bulk was its ultimate defense, a truly majestic and dominant plant eater. As the Cenozoic continued, elephant relatives also began their own journey to gigantism. The Glyptodons, found across much of the world, were archaic elephants characterized by having 4 tusks, 2 from the upper jaw and 2, often shovel-like ones from the lower jaw, which they may have used for digging. Even more unusual was Dinosaurs, a massive elephant-like creature from Africa, Europe, and Asia, distinguished by its unique downward curving tusks on its lower jaw. These tusks might have been used for stripping bark from trees or digging for roots. They were the enormous architects of the Mesozoic and Pliocene forests. But immense herbivores weren't just found in the Old World. In prehistoric South America, an astonishing lineage of sloths took a very different path. Megatherium, the giant ground sloth, living up until about 10,000 years ago, was truly monstrous. Weighing up to 4 tons and standing up to 6 meters tall on its hind legs, it was the size of an elephant. Unlike its modern tree-dwelling cousins, Megatherium spent its life on the ground, using its massive claws for defense and to pull down tree branches to strip leaves. It was a slow-moving, heavily armored giant, perfectly adapted to its South American grasslands and forests. A testament to the diverse ways mammals achieved immense size. The apex predators, masters of the hunt. The apex predators, masters of the hunt. Where there are colossal herbivores, there must be equally formidable predators. The age of mammals saw the rise of some truly spectacular carnivores. Beasts that ruled their ecosystems with fangs and claws sharp enough to take down even the largest prey. Meet Indricotherium, a creature that, if current interpretations are correct, might just be the largest carnivorous land mammal that ever lived. Roaming Asia around 45 to 36 million years ago during the Eocene, this beast is primarily known from its massive skull, which measures nearly a meter long. Its full body size is still debated, but estimates suggest it could have been 3.4 meters long and weighed over 1,000 kilograms. With its huge, crushing jaws, Indricotherium was a formidable force, likely a powerful scavenger or an active predator capable of taking down large, slow-moving herbivores. Its very existence screams apex predator. But perhaps the most iconic mammalian predators of all were the saber-toothed cats. While many species existed, the most famous is Smilodon fatalis, the formidable saber-toothed tiger of North and South America, living until about 10,000 years ago. Weighing up to 280 kilograms, Smilodon was immensely powerful and robust. Its legendary 18 centimeters long canine teeth were its most remarkable feature. Canines weren't for biting through bone. They were precision weapons, likely used to deliver a deep, fatal stab to the soft underside of large prey like bison or young mammoths after an ambush. They were formidable hunters, perfectly adapted to their Ice Age world. And then there were the true feathered nightmares, the terror birds or forest wrasses. These were massive, flightless, carnivorous birds that dominated South America for millions of years, from around 60 to 1.8 million years ago. Standing up to 10 feet tall with enormous hooked beaks, they were the undisputed apex predators of their ecosystems, capable of crushing bone or delivering devastating blows to prey like early horses and camels. Their sheer speed and power made them the ultimate feathered hunters of the southern continent. The Ice Age Titans, giants of the glaciers. The Ice Age Titans, giants of the glaciers. As Earth plunged into repeated cycles of glaciation, creating the ice ages over the last 2.6 million years, a new suite of mega mammals emerged, perfectly adapted to the bitter cold. These were the titans of the tundra, whose images are etched deep into human prehistory. None is more iconic than the woolly mammoth. Standing up to 11 feet tall and weighing up to 6 tons, these enormous elephants were covered in shaggy fur, with a thick layer of fat for insulation, and possessed long, curved tusks that could reach over 13 feet in length. They roamed the cold steppes and tundras of Eurasia and North America in vast herds, grazing on grasses and sedges. Their remarkable preservation in permafrost has given us incredible insights into their lives, right down to their last meals. Sharing the frozen landscapes was the woolly rhinoceros, another shaggy giant perfectly adapted to the cold, with a thick coat of fur and a massive horn on its snout. These were formidable herbivores grazing on the tough vegetation of the Ice Age steppes. But the Ice Age also produced one of the most terrifying mammalian predators, the giant short-faced bear. Standing up to 6 feet tall at the shoulder when on all fours, and an astonishing 12 feet tall on its hind legs, this colossal bear could weigh over 2,200 pounds. It was likely an opportunistic predator and scavenger, capable of covering vast distances with surprising speed. Its sheer size would have made it the undisputed king of its North American Ice Age domain. The mystery of extinction. The end of the mystery of extinction. The end of the Mega Mammals. The Mega Mammals. Yet, despite their immense size and incredible adaptations, almost all of these magnificent Mega Mammals ultimately vanished. By the end of the last Ice Age, around 10,000 years ago, a devastating extinction event swept across the globe, bringing an end to the Age of Giants. The exact causes are still debated. Was it rapid climate change? As the planet warmed and glaciers retreated, altering their habitats and food sources too quickly for them to adapt? Or was it the growing impact of a new, highly effective predator? Early humans, armed with sophisticated tools and hunting strategies, it was likely a devastating combination of both. As the climate shifted, their ranges fragmented and their numbers dwindled. Human hunting pressure delivered the final, fatal blow. The end of the Mega Mammals. Conclusion. The enduring legacy of giants reminds us that even the most powerful creatures are vulnerable to rapid change. Environmental shifts and the relentless pressures of a changing world. Their disappearance is a profound lesson in the fragility of even the most dominant species. From the Eocene's towering browser Paraceratherium to the Ice Age's shaggy mammoths, the Pliocene fearsome terror birds to the iconic saber-toothed cats, Earth's incredible mega mammals represent a spectacular chapter in the story of life. They were the giants who followed the dinosaurs, carving out their own empires and pushing the boundaries of what a mammal could be. Their fossilized remains and the footprints they left across ancient landscapes continue to inspire awe, reminding us of the planet's boundless capacity for creating astonishing colossal life. Their legacy endures not just in the bones we unearth, but in the ecosystems they shaped and the sheer wonder they ignite. What do you think is the most impressive mega mammal that ever lived? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're ready for more deep dives into Earth's astonishing prehistoric past, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Terra Time Capsules, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Keep exploring the grand, wild history of our planet with